find myself on you, yeah.
And it is time. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my live stream. My name is Tyler Ramsby, and hey, whether you are watching this live as it happens or after the fact on my YouTube channel, it is an honor for you to take this time and hang out with me. I do want to let you know, especially for those of you watching live, I am live streaming right now to 3 different platforms. You're welcome to join on whichever platform works best for you. So we are live right now on Twitch, on YouTube, and on LinkedIn. I will also be doing my best to monitor the chat in all 3 areas. So if you have questions or comments as we're working our way through it, I will look over at chat. If I don't see your comment right away, just like spam me and I will eventually see it. The only caveat to that is on LinkedIn, I have to refresh the page each time to see comment. So if you're on LinkedIn, just be a little bit noisier, but I will eventually see your comment. But in today's stream, we're going to change it up. If you've been here the past couple of weeks, you know that I've been doing a lot of cloud pen testing, specifically Azure pen testing. So red team pen testing, and that's what I do for my job. I am a pen tester, but in today's stream, we're going to change it up. I like to learn the blue team side of things, so I've been working through the SOC Level 2 pathway on TryHackMe. Now, although I'm not a blue team and I don't work in a SOC, I'm a pen tester, it's really good for me as a pen tester to have a good understanding of the blue team side of things and even to think along the side of purple team, right? Combining red team and blue team for good security. As a pen tester, I'm always working with clients as a security consultant and providing some advice and some suggestions on how to strengthen their offenses, strengthen their environment. Additionally, sometimes I'll have the opportunity to be on more of a red team engagement, which is focused on stealth. And the best way to be stealthy is to know, hey, here's what the blue team is looking for. Here's how we might be able to bypass it. So it's good, I think, if you're a pen tester, to think in the vein of a blue teamer. And on the other side, if you're a blue teamer, it's good to do red team or pen testing type exercises so you can think like a hacker. So, without any further ado, let me share my screen. Here we are in my Kali Linux machine, and I'll show you what we are going to be doing today. I'll go over to the Learn Pathway. And I do just want to say, as usual, I have not done this ahead of time. I haven't even looked at it. So I'm going into it completely blind, and this is something I don't normally do. So blue team is not a strength of mine, and so we're definitely going to stumble through it, I'm sure, but hopefully we learn something in the process. I've been going through the SOC Level 2 pathway right here on TryHackMe. And I'll show you what I've done. I've done all of log analysis. I've done all of advanced Splunk. I've done all of advanced ELK. I've done all of detection engineering. And I'm working through threat hunting, and I made it to one of the first challenges right here, which is payment collector. So here is where we're going to be spending our time. Omar has a question on YouTube. He said, hey, I want to know what happens if in a reverse shell the victim closes the power shell after the connection has been made. Then you lose connection to the victim. If that's your only connection, then it's cut off. That's what happens. I'm trying not to cough, y'all. I just ate some ice cream, and the ice cream's like making me want to cough constantly. I'm going to try not to cough in the microphone. But here we go. Hunt Me 1 payment collectors. A finance director was recently phished. Can we hunt the logs and determine what damage was done? To be honest, I have no idea if we are able to do that, but we're going to try our best. Let's go ahead and get some notes pulled up. We'll pop open Cherry Tree, and we'll go to File, Open File, Notes right there, and we will make a new note for Hunt Me. We'll just call it Hunt Me 1, like that. And let's read through what we are doing. I did launch the machine right when I started the 5-minute countdown, so I had some time to launch. So on September 15th, 2023, Michael Scott, a senior finance director from SwiftSpend, was checking his emails in Outlook. I'm guessing these things are bolded because we want to pay attention to that, and came across an email appearing to be from Abotech Waste Management regarding a monthly invoice for their services. Michael actioned this email and downloaded the attachment to his workstation without thinking. Bad, bad, bad. Abotech Waste Management. Dear Michael, we are writing to inform you that an invoice for services rendered is now available for your review and payment. Here are the details. Please find the attached monthly invoice for your prompt attention. If you have any questions or concerns regarding this invoice, please do not hesitate to contact our finance department at abennett, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. Sincerely, etc. The following week, Michael received another email from his contact at Abotech claiming they were recently hacked and to carefully review any attachments sent by their employees. However, the damage has already been done. Use the attached Elastic instance to hunt for malicious activities on Michael's workstation and within the SwiftSpend domain. All right, well, let's copy some of this information. So maybe we'll just copy this down, and we'll call this like the incident. Right? We'll make this that, and there's a few things it highlighted, or I should say bolded, right? We want to bold the date there and bold Outlook. And then we'll go ahead and grab this information as well. Okay. And we probably want a screenshot of what that picture looked like. So we'll copy image, pop up in Cherry Tree. And it's a massive image, but okay, whatever, that works. At least we have the, actually, I'm not going to include the image. That's too big. Whoops, I didn't even mean to do that. Oh, and it's going to open it each time? All right, word. Let's just delete. There we go. But we have the email about this invoice, and we have our Elastic instance here. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, and our username and password is Elastic. No, I'm not hacker enough for Vim, dude. Raindrop said you should stream Hack the Box Sherlock sometimes. You know, I attempted it once. I attempted their Christmas Sherlocks and failed miserably at it, just because, like, this isn't what I do regularly. But I should check out their Sherlocks a little more and, like, learn how to load stuff into Splunk, like the data that we have there. All right, don't save. Make sure I'm not missing anything on LinkedIn. All right, I don't think I am. YouTube, good. All right, so we have our Splunk instance here. Let's go ahead and go over to our Discover tab. And we have some questions. So we have, what was the name of the zip attachment? What was the contained file? So here's the, gosh, I can't stop coughing. You get a drink of water. All right, so the first question is, what was the name of the zip attachment that Michael downloaded? No idea, but we are going to find out what Michael was clicking on. If we go back to our notes here, we know the incident date. I'll zoom in on this so y'all can see it a little bit better. So we know it was September 15th, 2023. So we can go ahead and set our date to, I think we can do exact date, can't we? Blind. Here we go. Absolute September 15th, 2023. We'll start at the beginning of the day. And it will go to, let's just go to September 16th. Make sure we're not missing anything. At midnight. Okay, so we have some activity right here. But we have 7,000 hits, so we're going to have to filter this down a little bit. And from Outlook, so maybe we can filter some things by Outlook, but I'm not even sure what available fields we have here. So we have, let's just look through here. Well, let's look through one of these full logs so I can see what the log includes. So we have our index, which is just one index, right? You have just winlog beat. Event module, security, success. So I wonder if there's an easy way to find Outlook. What happened at the beginning of the day? We have 139. We have 4 records right at the beginning of the day. What are these? Privileged service called. I mean, that's interesting. But what we need to do is figure out how to filter this down to, like, Outlook, for example, I think. Let's see what we all have here. Maybe process title? I'm not sure. What if I do this? Oh, maybe is one of. Oh, okay, no, so that's not gonna work. Told you guys I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. I guess we could do username. Oh, it's all Michael. Oh wait, that's because I filtered this down. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess up my time. Hold up. Let's go back to this and go to this one. And let's see if we can filter it at least by the username to get it down to our Michael user. So let's go like this. User.name. Oh, well, I don't know if one's better than the other. What was his name? Michael. That's good. How's there no values there? Guys, this is why I hack stuff. It's a lot easier. I have respect for y'all on the blue team who like hunt through this stuff every day because I get confused. There's just too much going on for my brain to process here. So there it is. It's Michael. So I need to do username keyword maybe. So that sorted it a little bit. And we could look at like the beginning of the day if we sort it by timestamp. Sort old new maybe. And then we could look for maybe a destination IP. Okay, that's probably not going to do anything for us. Okay. AZ Cowboy said, is sysmon in the logs? If so, I go username IP and then look through the time frame question. Good call. We could do that. I mean, I have username here, but that still sorts it by 6,000 freaking things. And honestly, I mean, I guess I can keep destination IP there. Is there any destination IPs? No. We need to sort it by Outlook. I'm pretty sure because it bolded that, right? So if we can, like, if we can find like Outlook.exe or something like that, can I do? What if I do something like that? Hey, gosh, I'm a genius. You guys are welcome. So look at that. I at least have Outlook. So far, so good. What up, Zach? You didn't miss anything, my friend. We're just getting started with some stuff I don't normally do, and that's threat hunting. Some blue team stuff. Challenging myself on it, seeing if I can figure it out. Doing something out of the ordinary. But I at least have this sorted by Outlook. And now, is our timestamp going up? It is. So, like, what if we look at this? What does this look like here? So I think this is Michael opening Outlook, right? Here we have his IP. Maybe we'll copy that down in our notes. I don't know if this will come in handy. But we have what I believe is Michael's IP. So maybe process executable Well, maybe that wouldn't be so helpful. I'm trying to think of what might be helpful to filter by. I want to add process executable. I think that might be helpful. So we have them opening Outlook all these times, right? And we only have 28 hits, so we could manually kind of look through some of these. So let's look through a couple and see if any of them stand out to me. My phone is telling me to stream on Twitch. Well, you know what, phone? I'm already streaming on Twitch. DC01 Swift Spend Financial. If anyone has any ideas of like what I should sort by to better find this, I'm all ears. So if he opens an attachment, where do you think it would be at? Is all the same thing? Oh. Oh, I think I found it. It's this target file name, possibly. He opens up Outlook, and we have this target file name, Michael Epscott, app data, blah, blah. Invoice alert to 2023-09, blah, blah, EML. So that would be the EML is the format for the email message. Rule name. So there's a rule name called Outlook attachment. That might be something that comes in handy. I just want to document that for our notes, that if we're sorting by things, we can look for rule name Outlook attachment, and we'd be able to find attachments that way. And how long is it? Okay, so what's the name? So it's a zip file. It's a zip file. But we do know there's this rule name Outlook attachment. Do we have anything else here? What's the next document? I wonder if this is going to be the one where it opens the attachment. Outlook attachment again. There's that invoice alert again. So that was the name of the email, was invoice alert. How do we see the zip file that was in that attachment, I wonder? Did I miss it, y'all? What was the rule name for this one? Did it have a rule name? Here, we're almost through all these, I guess. Outlook attachment. Hey! There it is, y'all. Right here. There's our answer. And I want to do some more filtering to see like the best way to find that. So, an easier way we could have done that, I think, is if we did rule name. So if we add another filter here and do rule name is Outlook attachment. Does this filter it down a lot? Yeah, so then that filters it down to 11 hits. We can do .zip, maybe. Let's try it. So what if I do They wouldn't all be .zip. Did I do the syntax wrong? Okay, and that brings us down to 3 hits. So now if we look at these, there it is right there. So that would be the proper way to do that. You sort by username, keyword, Michael or Scott. We set our rule name to Outlook attachment, which we don't even need the Outlook.exe anymore, but then we can filter up there by Outlook.exe and .zip files, and then we're able to find the file. So that would be the faster way to do it. What was the contained file? What was the contained file that Michael extracted from the attachment? What does it mean by that? The contained file is in like it was blocked by EDR? Like it was contained by EDR? Let's look. So if we open this up, we can do view surrounding documents. And we can see, okay, what was going on up to this time, right? So we can kind of track this a little bit. So if we look at this one, I believe this is when he opened the document, right? So if we look at this, there he opened the zip file. All right, let's go to the next one. Am I going in the right timestamp? Oh no, so this is, we're going in the wrong order, I think. So what's this? Starting session. Oh, I don't think this is really anything. Remove session event. Let's go to the next one. Oh, no. Okay, let's go forward. The Windows filtering platform is permitted to bind to a local port. LSAS. Are they dumping? What do you guys think it means by contained file? Do you think my understanding is correct? Like EDR stop something that he extracted? What was the wording again? What was the contained file that Michael extracted from the attachment? So he extracted when he unzipped the file. I guess you know what we could do? We gotta search for that file too, I suppose, if I don't see anything interesting here. Yeah, the file inside the zip. I wonder how we find that. You would think it would be like in one of the files around here. You know, we're looking at all the documents right around when he opened up the attachment, but maybe he saved the attachment and unzipped it later. All right, let's go back. We can clear Outlook attachment, I think. What if I go like this? Okay, now we have 5 hits here. Want to make, is my date stuff right? No, my date's not right. Yo. I want to see all files, bruh. Okay, that's fine. I still have the fine 5. So I want to sort old to new. So here we're opening up Outlook. And then we have explorer.exe. So this might be where he's unzipping the file, possibly. Let's check this out. File stream created. Yeah, so that seems Like it might be legit. So temp1 invoice, payment invoice. Oh, here it is. .link. I see. So that's what's making it probably malicious, doing some maybe credential harvesting, stealing some hashes, maybe something along those lines. What was the name of the command line process that spawned from the extracted file attachment? What was the name of the command line process? It's not just explorer.exe, right? I mean, it's not really a command line process. I don't think that would be right, but I'm going to try it anyways. Okay, I figured it wasn't right. Let's sort it by this now. Now that we know what that malicious file was. Now we have two files here, or two events based on that. These may have been the ones I already looked at, though. So we have our file name, our file path, our file hash. You know, we could look this up in like something like virus total. I don't know if it's going to be here or not, but maybe this is a legit malicious file. Let's just do that for fun. Okay, no matches found. The other one seems identical. Okay, let me think about this for a second. What was the name of the command line process that spawned from the extracted file attachment? Okay. So how about instead of sorting it this way, we go to view surrounding documents. And we see, okay, here's when he opened the attachment. Here's the next process. What went on in the process right after he opened this attachment? It wouldn't be smartscreen.exe, would it? Yeah, it's still not really a command line process. Oh, we have the malicious IP. Well, no, I guess it's just smart screen. Well, Windows has permitted a connection. I don't know if this is actually going to be helpful for us. Let's just grab that. Is this room all about writing queries? I don't know, dude. That's what threat hunting is writing queries half the time. Like I said, I do pen testing. Usually I'm not hunting myself, but this is one weakness of mine, so I'm trying my best to learn it better. And so when I stream, I just like to stream, hey, this is what I'm learning. This is what I'm actually working on right now. And would normally like just be doing this offline, but I thought, hey, if I'm going to do it anyways, I might as well jump on stream and stumble my way through it for YouTube. I might be stuck here, though. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Some of y'all who are smarter than me, let me know if I'm... Oh, we got PowerShell. Hold up. That looks interesting. What do we have going on here, ladies and gentlemen? From Workstation 01, we have a process create with PowerShell. What are we running? Oh, we're downloading PowerCat. Oh no, that's used for enumeration. That's used for privilege escalation type stuff. So we have a PowerShell process running. We have the command line argument here, downloading from this right here, downloading PowerCat, and then attempting to make a connection here on port 19282. We may have just found the smoking gun. That looks mighty suspicious. Yeah, that is very suspicious. Let's grab a screenshot of this. We would, if we were writing a report afterwards on this threat, we'd want to make sure we include this and saying, hey, after we're investigating this phishing email, we saw, if we break this down, the phishing email when it was opened spawned a PowerShell process running PowerCat to get a reverse shell with this command and control server from what I can see. So PowerCat is... So we can get reverse shells and such with PowerShell. Yeah, see, Netcat, the PowerShell version. So you can see that's what it's doing. It's using PowerCat to spawn a reverse shell to the command and control server. What URL did the attacker use to download a tool to establish a reverse shell connection? And like I just said, we just spotted that URL. Now, generally, if you are doing this in a report, you would want to defang any URLs, and defang is just so you don't click it and it accidentally goes there. And I'll show it to you all. If we go to this, you can easily do defang URL, and then you defang it. So often the room will ask for the defanged URL, but in this one it just asks for the actual URL. What port did the workstation connect to the attacker on? And we saw that there, 19282, I think. What was the first native Windows binary the attacker ran for system enumeration after obtaining remote access? So here we have our obtaining remote access, so we can look at surrounding documents on this one. Okay, so here's this. And we could, I wonder if we sort it by, or not sort it, but if we add... Process command line would probably be a good one to add. I guess for now, let me just glance at a few of these. There's PowerShell again. Doing some registry stuff. I wonder... So this is our original one, right? And our question is, what was the first native Windows binary? Native, it's not just PowerShell, is it? Whoops. Okay. What was the first native Windows binary the attacker ran for system enumeration after obtaining remote access? Can we search by port? We also have that malicious, like if we search by... We have this string right here, right? That might come in handy. Let's go ahead and copy that. And if we go back, this is on what workstation? Was it like workstation 1 or something? Here's our affected computer. That might come in handy as well. Whoops, I don't want a table. And then we, of course, have our user. I wonder how I sort filter by a port, because it would be... Can you do that? For those of you who know this better than me, is there an easy way in Elastic to like search by all connections going through like this, what seems to be the C2 server or the port, so I can track this a little better? I'd assume like view surrounding documents would show me kind of like the enumeration that was happening, but maybe not. Let me look at a few more. I see more PowerShell, but do we see like a potato attack going on here? All right, I think I need to get better at filtering, obviously. Can I do... Jeez, I just don't know how to filter this properly. Frick. Thank you, Jester Kind. Appreciate the kind words. I'm doing something now that I almost never do, hence my big struggling. But that's how you learn, right? Doing stuff you're unfamiliar with. Jeez, I'm trying to think. And sort by that. I forgot what the name of that was. Is it host name? So you can't really sort by IP. That's the confusing thing, because the IP is only being included in the message, right? It's not being included in like one of these fields we can easily query. This isn't going to help me. Freaking A. See, like, it's in this. It'd be helpful if I could query like command line, but I don't think I can. It's not a field. Oh. How about this one? We could do it this way. What if I do it this way? Now we're really just exploring. If I switch this over to table. Top 5 values of process parent line. So now we're running PowerShell script. So here's this thing. Here's where they downloaded it. What's this do? That shows the full thing. Is this what we're running here? Oh no, it wasn't net.exe then. How do I get out of this visualize crap? Go away. How do I get out of this? The frick? How can I just not visualize and have it sort it that way? Why do... Wouldn't that make sense? Like, visualize now, get out of... Control W, is that what works for me? Okay. Oh, what's this? What the heck is net1.exe? That seems sus. Who am I? Oh, is that what it was? I'm stumbling my way to the answers, y'all. So now that I'm filtering for it, how do I get out of this table? I don't want to leave. I want to stay on the site because I want it to filter this way. Yo, how do I close the freaking visualize table? How stupid. No, I don't want to save. Oh, maybe this? What's this do? Does this clear all my filters I set? Oh, no. Nope, that's not the correct answer anyways. Obviously, the attacker's running that for enumeration. The parent command line is PowerShell, which would make sense if it's a PowerShell reverse shell. So we could sort by that too. Let's sort by this process parent args. Can I just... process.parent args. Ah, I bet this is it. So if we look at this, this is, I think, is this where we got the reverse shell at right here? Yeah, so see, reverse shell, and then immediately after getting the reverse shell, we're running systeminfo.exe. I bet that's the answer. Just took me a little struggling to get there. So now if we track this, they ran systeminfo.exe. Then they're trying to get their privileges. So they ran who am I? Right? They ran who am I? Ran who am I? Who am I priv? They're like, hey, do we have potato privileges on here? You know, do we have impersonation privileges? And then what are they doing? Seeing what users are on the system? Yeah, so net user. Net local group. So this, we caught them performing their enumeration right there. What is the URL of the script that the attacker downloads to enumerate the domain? Well, if we just keep following this enumeration, I bet we can find it. Space and Ray says, I wasn't spelling something correct earlier and sent an embarrassing amount of time. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Happens to me as well. Taco Liquor. Oh, hey, Tyler. We talked on Discord a year ago. How you been? I've been doing well. I like your name. Is there no more? Is that the... Okay. Well, what if we go to Who Am I? And we're doing enumeration here. Is it this net 1? Is that the enumeration script? Did my music stop? Hold up. Let's get some more music on. So we have this net 1. Oh, maybe that's fine. So you eventually download something for enumeration. I'm not seeing it though. I could guess what he downloads. So I can't even find the calendar to filter by date. It's tough, dude, especially if you're not using this all the time. Like, you can tell I'm struggling with it. I mean, I'm slowly figuring it out. Like, I'm slowly working my way through this stuff, but someone who does this for a living, I guarantee you, would be so much faster than me. Let's consider what we have so far. What if we sort it by system info? So this is kind of already the stuff I was looking at. Struggling, y'all. Will I make it through the challenge or will I give up? Gosh, I don't even know. How long have I been? 50 minutes? At least I'm not like completely stuck. Like, at least I found some type of answer, but I freaking suck at this. I'm going to definitely stick to pen testing. What is the URL of the script that the attacker downloads to enumerate the domain? I don't know. How would I find that information? The URL of the script. So I'm guessing they'd be using process name PowerShell to download it, right? We got a bunch. Or if there's a better way to sort this. Oh, we have some... Oh, I think I stumbled across some stuff here. We stumbled across some exfiltration.zip. That might come up handy later. You can't really filter by URL because URL doesn't have its own field, right? You can only filter by fields. There's no URL field. He gets access to the domain controller is what I see here. We have another one here. Power View. That's what he downloads. He downloads Power View. He uses Power View for enumeration, I bet. We'll come back to that. Oh, wait. We're hitting GitHub here. There's PowerCat again. He downloads Power View, though. Why don't I see where he downloads it from? Because that's clearly what he does, right? Here's PowerCat again. I could find Power View myself and paste in the link and hope it works, but... because here he's running Power View. And it's in his downloads folder. And here we're hitting GitHub. Why don't I see the actual path to GitHub? Maybe it's on a different page? Nope. Let's check out surrounding documents for this one. So we're hitting the GitHub DNS, like, but I don't have the full path. This is the, I'm confused. He's using this request to download it, but I don't have the URL. How do I get that? Seriously, what the frick am I missing? That's clearly the thing right there. This is literally what he's doing. No, I know that's what he did. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how to get the URL. Anyone else know? It's right here. I don't know what else to look for, though. We're downloading it right here. If I have the thing where it shows the download, the next one, all right, here's the freaking CDN for GitHub. Yo, this investigation stuff is frustrating. Oh, no, that's PowerCat again. What the frick? I don't remember how I even found that. Probably doesn't matter. What was the question? We need to know the URL. What's the URL of the script the attacker downloads to enumerate the domain? Well, the script is powerview.ps1. And I found the freaking download. But it doesn't show me the URL. I might go play Battlefield instead. It's more fun. right? Here's Power View. Literally saving it to downloads. But none of the events around this. Here's him downloading it from GitHub. But I don't have the full path. I don't have the URL for where he downloaded it from. I can see we have raw GitHub user content. Like, this one shows it. You guys see that? When they downloaded PowerCat, we can see it right here in the logs on the parent command line. Process parent arguments. That's where I can see it at. The frick? Right? Downloading it right there. Downloading PowerCat. We don't have anything of him downloading PowerView. How the frick am I supposed to know the URL if it doesn't show us the URL he used? Oh, LinkedIn. Why does this LinkedIn suck? If anyone's watching this who's staff at LinkedIn, fix your terrible freaking platform for live streaming. I shouldn't have to refresh the page every single time I want to see new comments. So sorry for you guys in LinkedIn. LinkedIn just sucks at live streaming. Filter on when login event ID 11 for file creations. That's a good idea. But even if I find the file creation, it's not giving me the download string. So how would I possibly find the URL? Yeah, you can stream on LinkedIn. I don't think LinkedIn knows you can stream on LinkedIn because like they freaking suck. Yeah, it's Hump Me 1. I know it's PowerView. I'm literally better off guessing the freaking URL from GitHub myself, honestly. I don't know how they expect me to find it. I'm sure it's something silly that I'm doing, but stupid. Look, that's the URL. I just guessed it. How are you supposed to find it in the logs, though? Where would that be? This is one of those times I need the Try Hack Me staff people to like come on here and be like, yo, Tyler, you're doing it wrong. I have the answer because I know what PowerView is and I can find it myself on GitHub. But where in the logs? I found that PowerView is being executed. But how would you find that URL in the logs? I have the answer, but that's not good enough for me. I want to know how it's supposed to find this answer. He runs it here. Where the frick is the download at? I'm gonna rage quit. Someone smarter than me, tell me how you're supposed to actually find that. Yeah, you're right, Clayton. Use EDR solutions to get process correlation clues. That is the moral. I get really frustrated when stuff doesn't make sense to me. Like I can't sleep at night. I don't get how I'm supposed to find this. Frick is that? I broke it. I broke it. I broke Elastic. Where's my bug bounty? Information disclosure. So here's the reverse shell. Then we're running these commands. Like you can see, our parent process is PowerShell because it's a PowerShell reverse shell. We're doing some enumeration here. We're setting execution policy to bypass, probably to run PowerView. How would you know the URL? Doesn't make sense. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna complete this challenge. I'm never being a blue teamer. It's never happening. I'm sticking to pen testing. What was the name of the file share? So this is gonna forever remain a mystery. Maybe we'll look at a walkthrough when or if I'm done. Even if I don't do it, I'm gonna look at a walkthrough. I don't believe this is there. I believe you just have to guess. You just have to guess the GitHub URL. There's no way to find an Elastic. What was the name of the file share the attacker mapped? What's the winlog event ID for file share being mapped? $5140. What's that crap?
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not myself. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we share.
5140.
And I know your relationship.
What do you mean? That's what I did. Guys, I'm done. For those of you who wanted to see blue teaming, you have to watch a different streamer. I'm not doing blue teaming on stream. I'm only doing pen testing. I can't do this. It's too frustrating to me. It's too many like little freaking details that don't make sense to me. Hold up. I'm just going to look at a walkthrough and I'm calling it a night. I'm going to go play Battlefield or something. More fun. I want to see it the right way you're supposed to do this.
Your relationships are never
No, what is this? Not this. Oh yeah, okay.
Take some time, but I'll be alright. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
I did all this. Did all this. Which question is this? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, tell me how you found that freaking script, because it's impossible. No. No, I doubt it's not there. Mm-mm. What's this filter look like? You just type power view. What? The This is stupid. I freaking hate blue team. What? Where did you find this? File path? There's a lot. Which one are you looking at? There's a script. How did you find... Yeah, there's downloads. There's the actual script. This is stupid. Not the room. If the creator of the room watches this, just because I'm dumb with this stuff, but it's annoying. Where did they get this? What was their reasoning? Yeah, so we have power view. What do you mean add a message filter to it? You don't have a message filter. He says add a message filter to it. There is no message filter. What do you mean by a message filter? Do you mean pull up the message so you can see what it's searching for? Can you do a message filter for like invoke web request? I don't believe the walkthrough. I don't know what they're. What did they mean? They added a message filter. Am I dumb? I don't think they did. I think they just eventually found it and took a screenshot of it. There is no message filter. It shows 259 hits. You didn't filter the messages down. How are you actually supposed to find that in the real world? You're not going through all 259 hits to find it. You don't. I saw where the download happened too, but ah, I'm gonna go crazy, y'all. Whoops. Hey, chat, does anyone do this for like a job? I want to know. You can say, well, he sorts it by downloads. Well, they're all in the freaking download folder. What am I? I'm working on rage quitting. I was doing this room on Try Hack Me, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not a blue teamer for obvious reasons. I get too frustrated with this kind of thing. Jester said, occasionally I use Elastic. It's always a pain in the A. So here's the downloads. Like, what? I don't see this. The first one is this downloads. Does this have the URL in it? Probably freaking not. No. Guys, am I insane? It's already in the downloads folder. There is no... There it is. Why did that not show up last time when I sorted it by documents near me or whatever? Okay, I'm not doing the rest of the room though. I'm curious about this thing. How did you find it? On the current search page, you have a lot of useful info? Well, yeah, you do, but how did you sort it for the file server? Why does the event ID for mapping to a freaking file share not work in Elastic to find the file share that was mapped in Elastic? Yeah, I don't like Elastic. Elastic sucks, or I suck, or it's a little bit of both. I'm curious some other... Is there no other walkthroughs? Everybody else rage quit too. This person doesn't even... Oh, I guess they have the filters there. Create an account. Stupid. This freaking paywall Medium BS is annoying. If you have a blog on Medium, don't put it behind a stupid paywall. Just going off tonight, y'all. This blue team put me in a bad mood. Now I'm just going to yell about everything. Wow, there's like no walkthroughs for this actual room. There's two. Is there any YouTube ones? Oh, okay, so we have some YouTube ones. So if you were expecting a walkthrough, watch the other YouTube one. Although, like, here's the difference, guys and gals. Look, this walkthrough is only 16 minutes. That means they did the whole thing, and then we're like, okay, in 60 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. They don't show the struggling and the methodology and the thinking behind it, which doesn't help me learn. Ethereal said Elastic itself has so many fundamental issues, so it's normal. Yeah, I'm not... Annoying. But I'm done streaming. I'm not going to work there any more rooms. I'm too frustrated for the night. I'm going to go play Battlefield or Counter-Strike or something, chill out. Not try to do more rooms. But I will say, hey, next streams, no more blue team. I don't even think I probably won't even keep working through this sock path. I'm pen testing. Pen testing doesn't work out. I'll go back to being a pastor. I'm not being the blue team. If I had to work with Elastic for my day-to-day, I would freaking resign. So frustrating. Oh well, y'all. It was still fun. Kind of. It was kind of fun. Not really. Parts of it was fun. But yo, I appreciate y'all hanging out. This isn't going to get posted on YouTube. So that's the cool thing about live streaming. You get exclusive content that's not going to make it onto actual YouTube as a recorded video. Over on YouTube. I can't say your name with all the weird characters in it, but he or she said blue teamer here. We don't like blue teaming either. It's like banging your head on a wall till either breaks. I did it like, so I did some very minor blue teaming before I became a pen tester. Like I was a senior analyst at Sound School, but it was more like some pen testing, some scripting. Basically what we did, at least my team, is there would be nested scans that are running, and we'd take like the vulnerabilities that are affecting the most machines or servers in our environment, and then we would write PowerShell scripts and use something like SCCM to push the scripts out for remediation. So it wasn't like threat hunting or log analysis, it was more vulnerability management, which is actually quite a bit of fun and translates well over to pen testing. Ethereal said SOC analyst has the highest turnover rate for a reason. For real, dude. The other thing I don't miss about the blue team is you're generally on call. Like I remember one Friday I had to stay up late because there was a security incident. Whereas a pen tester, I'm just here to break stuff. Like I'll tell you here are some ideas on how to fix it, but I don't have to fix it for you. I don't have to threat hunt for you. I know some orgs do purple teaming, but like where I work, it's straight pen testing. That's all I do is pen test, hack, pen test, hack. I'm not doing any of this log hunting or purple teaming. I wanted to learn it, but I know the basics, obviously, but not more than that. So I'm sticking to pen testing. If I somehow get fired as a pen tester, I think I can land another job. I have a bunch of certs. I have 9 CVEs now, or 0 days. So I think I can land another pen testing job. But if someone's like, hey, Tyler, here's a blue team job. It's either blue team job or leave the industry. I'm leaving the industry at this point, especially if it's Elastic. Vulnerability management would be fun. But yeah, SOC, Elastic, log analysis. Like John Hammond, those are the guys made for this kind of thing. You're getting into malware dev reversing though. I mean, I've done a little bit, but not a whole lot. That is okay. Let's go to the SOC level 2 path. Maybe I could just do that. The malware part of it would be fun. Maybe I just need to skip this stuff. Like. Even these rooms, like I was just bored. I did them, but I was bored. This would be fun. I think going through this entire path would be fun. Maybe I'll just skip the rest of the SOC stuff and just like go through malware analysis, because that would be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll do that sometime. Anyways, I'm done blue teaming. Next live stream, we're going back to pen testing, something that I at least know a little bit something about. But hey, y'all, really do appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me. If anyone is good at Elastic and you like went through this room and have a write-up, like a detailed write-up or a video where you explain the reasoning and like the reason you filtered on certain things, send it to me. I'd love to watch it. Would love to learn from you, just so I can learn a little more on this. But not this one. This isn't for me. So guys, thank you for hanging out. See you in the next one. Peace.